Hey, what's up, YouTube? This your boy Millie Mill. What's up? What's going on? Check this out. I edit my intro. Um, so far that's what I know. So far, I edited. This is my first time editing videos. Don't shoot me down. My video gonna come with blogs, sports, politics, anything that y'all expect us to do on this channel. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification, hit the bell, hit the like, comment. Comment anything you want to know. I got you. Got questions? I'm here to answer them. I'm not doing nothing. This is gonna be a very short video. I promise that I will upload another video after the Ravens one. Yesterday I was tired out. Sorry. Um, well, let's talk about the game. I'm excited about this game. Ravens won. Yeah, big time they won. There's a chance to them to clinch the division title. I'm happy. It was a challenging game. It was a good game so far. It was a good game. Lamar Jackson had 5 touchdowns. He had one over 1,107, I believe, of rushing yards, over 281 passing yards. That is good. They defense was up and down. Ravens defense can step it up a little bit. Work on stopping the run and the passing. It was miscommunications. I would say it was bad communication. But they still ended up stopping the Jets. When we look back, when the Ravens did face them, last time they faced the Jets, it was a while that they faced the Jets, and it was Ray Lewis was on the team. It was 2000 when he was running for the Super Bowl. Ravens did that thing in 2000 at home. Final score was close to like this one, but final score was in 2000 was, I believe, was 20 to that 30 to 38. Ravens knocked them out in the playoffs, so that's good back then. But now, as we process, Ravens did very, very good job. They stopped the run. They did all they can do to make it not too close, too close game. The first half they was knocking. They was like 21-7, so that was like blowout for a while. Um, then the second half, Jets try to catch up. They eventually went up to 13, and then they scored again, so it was like 20 to Ravens 43. It wasn't bad. RG3 wasn't bad at all. He did a hell of a good job as a backup quarterback. Um, RG3, he's statistical. He likes to stay in the pocket most of the time, but when he wants to run, he can run. That's a play option for him also. Because either way, the team is built around Lamar, but it's also built around RG3 also, because RG3 and Lamar has similar like thing. Because remember, RG3 came from the Redskins, and Redskins had RG3 running the same way as Lamar. But he did a very good job. Got the first down, and then they ended the game like that. Some people doubted the Ravens one is not that good. They're not that nice. But if you actually sat there and watched the Ravens play from the beginning, the Dolphins, it wasn't very good. But you can't judge the first game of the season because everybody can win or lose. But I'm not going to judge that. But they did beat the crap out of the Dolphins, and then they went in against the Cardinals. Cardinals played really good too, but they still, fell short. Um, then they went to face Kansas City and they lost. They lost to Cleveland, and then after that, pew, Ravens been winning ever since. The numbers been kept on stacking up, stacking up, stacking up. Only two teams that really gave him a challenge was the 49ers. I would say Kansas City too, even though we lost against them. But for the team that we won and the team that we beat, the 49ers, they gave us trouble. But we're not worrying about them because they're not in our division. So a win is a win. Um, the Bills. The Bills gave us challenges. We might see them again in the playoffs, but who says if they will make it that far? Because they got the wild card, and I believe the Ravens would clinch the bye week only if New England loses or there's another team that gotta lose. I can't remember, but it's two teams that had to lose Sunday. Well, team that they're facing, I'll be cheering for. New England play against the Bills. I think it's the Bills or it's the Bengals. One of the two. No, it's the Bengals. Bengals, I'm not going to give up that win to the Bengals because Bengals have not been playing too good. They only won one game so far this year. It'd be nice if they win a game. Um, Browns are still fighting to get in, but it'd be a miracle if they get in. Only way they're able to get in is everybody in the wild card loses. But most likely it won't because the Bills is trying to fight the clinching to the wild card. If New England loses, there'll be like 10-4. Uh, the Bills will be like 10-3. Not 10-3, 10-4. Um, it'll be close. Um, to my projection, hopefully the Ravens they might sit down Lamar, but to me, I won't sit Lamar down because of the situation they're in. Hopefully, if they any other team that will lose Sunday, they will clinch the bye week, and that'd be perfect. So even they go out to win, that's fine. But you don't want to lose against Cleveland. You don't want to lose against the Steelers, because they both out division rivalries. Um, Other than that, Raven will be perfect. They'll be fine. Um, I know Jets fans they really pissed because they lost against to the Ravens, but they gotta give it up. Give credit is due. Ravens came up on top. You can't get mad because you expect the Jets to beat the best team in the NFL right now. Well, in the AFC so far is the Ravens. Um, do I consider Kansas City a good team? No, because if they was a very good team, they would have been in the top number one division. Then the Ravens would have been in second, because they would knock the Pittsburgh down because we already broke that tiebreaker, because we already beat them in the regular season. So Patriots would have been in the wild card slot. But it would be nice to knock them out the playoffs. But what team going to do that? Unless they lose the rest of the season and other teams that's underneath them keep on winning. That's the only way they get knocked out. But I don't see that going to happen. Other teams that's running for the playoff spot, most likely in the hunt, gonna get automatically knocked out probably this week or next week. It depends on how they play and how they do. If they winning, it's going to be neck to neck with these teams that's in the playoffs in the wild card slot. Also in the second seed also because the Steelers is not they're not locked in. Ravens are locked in. Most definitely will be locked in. If the New England loses, we're locked. New England expect to be the number one seed always every year. But who want to keep on seeing it? New England keep on going to the number one seed. I'm tired. I want a new team to be in the number one seed. Um, if that's the case, the wild card comes and the Ravens face off a good team. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Is the Bills are in Kansas City, New England, Steelers. Um, there's a few other teams. I think Tennessee trying to get in. They're knocking at the door. Only way Tennessee would get in if the Steelers lose. And I got the Steelers losing um, Sunday. Houston will have to lose again. If Houston lose, that's a good one. Even though the Bills over top, Houston, Bills over top in fifth place and 9-4, and Texans are 8 and 5th. Um, they will have to face the Tennessee Titans, and they had to. Houston is got to fight to get in. They will have to win Sunday. They have to. But if a chance they do lose, they be knocked out, and Tennessee will be over top Houston. But they will need to pray and hope another team loses. Say they're Tennessee wins, they be 9-5, and they be 8-6. They either way they will be automatically not will be knocked out regardless. But then they will have a prayer miracle. They will have to play Buccaneers. Buccaneers ain't playing for nothing, so they're out of the playoffs. So they will have a chance to beating the Buccaneers. So they'll be 9-6. But then you had to go against the Tennessee Titans. For the Steelers, they would have to pay the Bills. Oh, correction. My bad. Still would have to play the Bills. And I got Bills beating that game. They got a whole lot of a lot going on to win. That will push the Steelers, I think, out. But only way that would happen, they would have to beat. Then the Pittsburgh had to beat the Jets. Most likely they will lose against the Jets because of how they're playing. They pissed off because they lost against the Ravens. Um, then they had to play the Ravens. Ravens are 12-2, so they will lose against the last. They will lose the last game. Um, New England will face the Bengals. Bengals are 1-12. Most likely, they will. New England can win this game, but if not, they will lose. If they lose against the Bengals, they'll be 10-4, and the Bills keep on winning the way they are. They will be 10-4 if they beat the Steelers, and New England if they lose against Bengals, they'll be 10-4. So they try to pray and hope that next game when they play the Bills, they have a chance of staying in that slot. But I don't have them beating the Bills. Dolphins, they're 3-10. Dolphins will have to try to fight to try to get them eliminated. Um, Dolphins will play real hard to get a team knocked out. But then these other teams, if any other teams at the above them wins, even Tennessee will win. The Browns will be knocked out because the Browns will have to play the Cardinals. Cardinals, they don't have nothing to win for, so they'll be trying to get a team knocked out. Cardinals beat the Browns, they be knocked out of the playoffs. Um, then the Cleveland have to play the Ravens at their home, but they're going to lose that game, and the Bengals most definitely they will win. So there will be 8, 7 and 8, or 8 and 8, but that's not going to be enough to clinch into a wild card slot. Raiders, they drop big time because they keep on losing. They will have to play the Jaguars. They don't have nothing to play for, so Chargers, they will have to play the Chargers. Even they win the last 3 games, if they win 3 games, then they'll be like 7, 8, 9, 9 and 7. Um, that's probably enough to get. Well, it won't be enough because other teams that'll be above them. The Colts don't have nothing to play for, so they're going to lose against the Saints. The Panthers are winning; they're going to win against the Jaguars. So they'll be 8 and 8. Broncos will lose against the Chiefs, but if they pull a miracle beating the Chiefs, wouldn't be surprised. They will beat the Lions. Raiders, I'm not really sure. But for the NFC, I didn't really touch base on NFC because only one team on NFC I really like. I do love my Ravens. I do also like the Green Bay. Um, Green Bay will win out. If they do win out, there'll be 11, 12, 13 and 3. So that means they probably will lock that in. 49ers will lose against the Rams. Seahawks questionable. I think they will lose against the Seahawks. Um, Other than that, they will beat they will beat the Falcons automatically. So the other 2 games they will lose. If they do lose them other 2 games, there will be 12 and 3. Um, Cowboys, this is a question because this is a big question mark to me. Why the Cowboys are still in the wild card slot if they're 6 and 7? Um, a team that's above them that's had more wins would be the Rams. The Rams should have been in the 4th seed, and while the Cowboys are looking in, um, I think that the Cowboys will lose Sunday against the Rams. They will lose against the Eagles. The Redskins, they're going to win. Other than that, they'll be knocked out automatically, regardless if they lose 2 games. But everybody else in that division is looking good, and everybody else will be knocked out. Even if the Bears win, they still will have to pray and hope that Cowboys loses against who? The Rams. Either way, they'll still be knocked out regardless, and the Eagles will be knocked out automatically. Even if they win the last 3 games, it'll be 7, 8, 9, 9, 7. But I don't think so. For if it stays where it is, if NFL ends today, Raven. Well, let's look at the wild card for the AFC. Um, if the Steelers beat Kansas City, they'll have to play New England. If Houston beat Bills, they will have to face against the Ravens again. And remember, Houston already faced the Ravens in regular season, and they lost bad. I think it's going to be the same outcome in the regular season when they play them again in the playoffs. It's going to be the same outcome. So Ravens might clinch in the division. But if the role reverses, and Kansas City will have to face the Ravens, and the Bills will have to face New England, or Houston will have to face New England. Um, if Kansas City faced the Ravens, it will be another rematch. But Lamar got better in his process of the in regular season. Um, it's gonna be a dual threat throw battle. But I think the Ravens will still automatically go over top of them. They will go in the conference facing um, New England again. I might say New England versus the Ravens. Ravens will be at home because they hold the top seed, so they'll be home again for the conference championship, and then Super Bowl. I'm not really sure. I think I would have Green Bay going it all in, but it's depends on the 49ers. I don't want the 49ers in, same fact, because, well, I really don't care who goes in, but I want my Green Bay to go in, face my other great team. It's going to be a good game between Green Bay and the Ravens. But when it goes in the Super Bowl, Ravens will be at home and Green Bay will be away because Ravens will be the number one seed and Green Bay is the second seed. That's how they always do it. Sometimes some years they switch it up. NFC be at home and AFC be away. But it's gonna be good games. Uh, it's gonna be very good. I'm gonna end it here. Tomorrow I will post again. If you want no more, hit comment down below. Hit like button, subscribe, hit that notification, hit that bell. Um, See ya when I see ya. Peace. I'm out. Love y'all. Make sure you give me all the love that you can. Hit like so many times for me. Thank you. Hoping soon one day I have a big opportunity to be them big YouTubers. Um, I can do giveaways and stuff like that, but right now I can't because I'm trying to make some money. Trying to make some money. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you do. Love y'all. Peace out. Have a wonderful, blessed weekend. If this video posts by tomorrow, hopefully y'all have a good weekend. If it posts by today is Friday night. Um, have a wonderful rest of your day. See you when I see you. I'm out. Deuces.